welcome back to the Store Championship Gamescape North. This is in San Rafael, California. This was from February 28th, I believe. And I have with me tonight, co-commentating, Mr. Andrew Cortez. How are you doing tonight?
How are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm about to watch some Netrunner, and I'm pretty excited, so let's do it.
And we have Chase playing on the right side of the screen, playing Near Earth Hub. Looks like he's keeping, and I'm playing on the left as Andromeda. So this is kind of a matchup we've seen a lot lately. However, it has changed slightly in this game. It is not the usual build. I guess Stealth Andy is quite popular right now.
Yeah,
but I know Chase's deck is a little bit off the mark.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so he's looking for Sweeps Week. Didn't look like he might draw it here. No, he did not get it.
Oh man, he already lost. He can't say that he got that 8 credits. That's so hot.
Yeah, that opening 8 against Andromeda is a good boost.
It is.
But he did install a SanSan there. I missed what ice went down, but R&D is open.
Let's see. Let's find out. Will you have a super opening of Desperado? Do I smell dirty laundry? Uh-oh.
It's going to fall into dirty.
Oh.
It's a dirty Desperado.
Dirty Desperado, the DD.
Okay, so that is a Beal. That's very happy to see that one.
Yep, that's...
And I'm pretty safe from midseason right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do I want to get greedy and go in there again?
Oh, yeah. Yes, absolutely. That's the best way to do it. Mm-hmm.
With that Desperado out, that'll put me at 7 credits. 1 click left, so even a snare would not devastate me.
Yes.
Okay, getting the game set up here. So that's a pretty good opening for this Andromeda here. Having a stealth credit early is really great.
Yeah, I like it.
A little bit of a risk there. 2 possible Astro scripts on the table, but doesn't look like that was the case. Oh, you know what? I think he did draw into a midseason.
Oh. Let's see if he drops. I very much doubt it, but...
Yeah, I think he's at 5.
He's at 5, yeah.
He's at 5, and I'm at 5, so... If he gets a hedge fund, could
change things.
No. So he puts a wrap around down on R&D, which will seal that off for the time being. But security testing is real.
Yeah, you have plenty of options.
Yeah, I think that was probably a good thing to get down early in the game, just establish that economy.
That's right. Key pace, getting 3 for 1 click. It's pretty hot.
And I put the Switchblade down. I think that's probably just because I don't want it to get snared out of my hand.
Exactly, yeah. It's better to just do it.
Oh, so I go and check the remote with the agenda in it. That is too good to be true. That's the Bitcoin that gives you a tag when you access it or when you steal it. And so he reses a dedicated response team before I actually access, but after I agreed to access, which gives me 2 meat damage.
Ouch.
Yeah. So last click, I'm just clearing the tag. And so I did steal an agenda that turn, and now I'm down to 4.
He is as well. So you'd have to credit mid-seasons and then...
Just hope that I don't pay into it.
That's right, yeah. Because you have a link, too. So when it's this
close,
that does matter.
That is true.
It's that classic card design from Fantasy Flight Games. Giving a super great runner, just throwing a link. Why not?
Well, you want to highlight which runners are the best by just giving them that 1 number at the top left corner.
Oh, that's right. Mm-hmm.
Just wait till there's a 2. It'll blow your mind.
No way. It's not happening.
2 link, a starting draw of 20 cards.
2 fast, 2 link, 2 furious. It can't do
the runner is just called Vin Diesel.
That's right. Yep.
Oh, I'd love more movie characters as runners in Netrunner.
That would be pretty interesting.
So he's taken 2 and dropping the midseason.
Nah, smelled it.
So what's the trace? I think it's up to like 6 or 7. It must have. So it starts at 6, right?
It's 5 or 6. It's 6.
I think it starts at 6, and then he paid another one to be at 7. So I paid the 4, which results in 2.
Yeah.
And that was his last click. So he has to execute on those tags pretty quickly here.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, you're going to have to get money not running because otherwise DRT will fire. Is that correct?
Yeah, so I mean, what I want to be doing here is I want a security test just to give me a little boost of money. But okay, I'm just doing it. So yeah, I just did security testing, dropped same old thing and R&D interface from the DRT, but it gave me 3 credits.
Exactly.
All right, so I just take a credit for the second click and I clear the tag. So I'm relatively safe from Scorched Earth, at least.
Yeah, that's definitely what I would have done. That is just too scary of a situation to hold on to those tags.
The alternative would have been just to draw 2 cards, but then I still need to start clicking for credits. So I think my hand was just in a position where I didn't really need those cards.
Right.
Okay, so running on the dedicated response team, getting a Desperado, and trashing for 3.
There you go. Easy
Problem
peasy.
solved.
Taken care of. There's no more of those in the deck.
There's no way to recur those forever.
One of spice. That's what we're used to seeing out of NEH.
That definitely looks like the too good to be true is the sure sign that that's just a one of DRT.
Right. Exactly. Okay.
So he draws into a diversified portfolio. I have seen those diversified portfolios in his deck do a lot of work, so that'll come into play later. Psychographics.
It's like he has synergy in his deck. It's pretty odd.
Yeah, you don't want too much synergy in your deck because then there's no surprises.
Exactly.
Yeah. So going to do some security testing. I think he has to drop a card.
Man, look at that Astro Train just sitting there ready for the taking.
Yeah. Yeah, he has an Astro Script and a Beal in hand. Was there 2 Astro Scripts in hand?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have been a little bit worried to play that midseason if I was on the other side of the table, just because I think at that point he had already had 2 agendas, and he was going to go down to 0 credits because he was certainly going for it. And I don't know, I would have been a little nervous.
Right. Yeah, that he has the SanSan down, so I guess in hindsight, maybe he would have been better off just scoring the Astro Script on the SanSan.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see.
The game is still early. And not really pressuring those centrals too much. Only 2 ice on the field and none of it rest.
Yeah,
I think so the risk here is that I get hit, I don't know, something like, I guess there's no risk right now, but something like a Grim is bad for Switchblade right now. But I think that would have been a good turn to just probe those centrals when he's low on money.
Right, because 5 is not really, not too hot.
Ooh, I think that's another DRT.
Man, he is going for it.
So, do you play against DRT often?
I do, and actually, I mainly play Wizard, so I kind of laugh at it. I just keep running, and then they're like, "Oh, well, there's half my deck. Weird."
Right. I guess as Wizard, you're extra motivated to hit the remotes he's putting down. So the chances he's going to get 2 of them down and have you tagged and then have you not run on one of them is pretty small.
Right.
Ooh, Daily Business Show online.
Here we go.
That one is so frustrating.
Yeah. It is just so good. It's even worse when you know there's another one because you're just like, ugh, am I going to spend 4 and then another 4? And yeah,
you can't just keep doing that.
Yeah, that's a very demotivating card is to face as runner. Like, oh boy.
It's one of those deceptive ones that like you basically need to get rid of it to win the game, but it's like maybe I don't. Maybe it's like pad campaign. Maybe I could just let them have the money.
Yeah, I'd almost categorize it more as like a toy box because it hurts to trash it, but man, if something happens where you don't, it's going to be...
Yeah, no, I think that's a fair... It's Toy Box is a little more extreme, but this is deceptive in that way. Like, it seems like pad campaign, but I agree with you. It's closer to something like Toy Box, but it looks like pad campaign.
Right, exactly.
Okay, R&D first click. So I have 2 stealth credits, so now I'm willing to just run whatever.
There we go. See a wraparound, no biggie.
No biggie. Got a Corroder somewhere in that deck.
Maybe a special order or 2. Perhaps.
Maybe some special orders. Yeah.
Whoa.
The stealth tech is so much fun. Just seeing a pad campaign. Ugh.
Man.
So just checking those remotes occasionally, just trying to keep them honest. Looking for DRTs.
Yeah.
All right. So I go trash the daily business show as the final click.
And it's that daily business show is even so good in this deck because if you get it early and you're really trying to get that kill strategy online, you can get it early. But if you've already given up on it, you can just try and get straight up agendas. And it gives you the flexibility to figure out if you're going to go for a kill or if you're going to go for an agenda. Man.
Right.
Super potent.
Giving you ice if you need it, just gives you whatever you need.
Yep.
Yeah, it seems like that effect is a lot more powerful for Corp than it is for Runner. Like the Mr. Lee is a good card, but you know, I don't know. It just feels a lot more powerful for Corp for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, because if you think about it, like Mr. Lee, the Corp isn't like actively spending money to trash it, but daily business show, you know.
Right. Yeah, as a Corp, if they're using Mr. Lee, you know, there's not a whole lot I could do about it usually, and it's not like it doesn't feel overpowered.
Yeah. Mr. Lee doesn't scream, snatch, and grab, oh my god, I need it right now. I need to trash this thing. But daily business show definitely does.
Okay, Eli is rezzed on HQ. Probably not going to click through it.
Nah.
And he used diversified portfolio on his last turn to gain 4, essentially another hedge fund.
Yeah.
This Near Earth Hub has the ability to really get these assets out very quickly, so diversified portfolio is pretty effective.
And again, that's the crazy thing with NEH. I mean, you have 17 influence, and every time you install, you get another card. Or, so the first time you install a new server each turn, which just gets you the mobility to get to the cards that you've put in your deck. And it's just, oh man, that's what's so crazy about it.
Yeah, people have been even using turtlebacks in NEH recently, I think, and that was a card that I didn't think was really going to be that effective, but just the fact that apparently NEH can make it work because of influence and because they can really take advantage of it.
Yeah, and
pretty
like,
nuts.
and it's crazy because like worst case turtlebacks is just misdirecting the runner's money. They're like if it can get a runner to ask, should I trash this? Like I think it's at least okay.
Just if the runner's asking that question even.
Yeah, like that's it's very interesting.
So that was just a Jackson Howard being resolved there as the final click. Oh, I think is that another DRT? I think he just drew another response team right there.
Slap it down.
So that puts 2 on the field, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's why
Danger zone.
definitely in the danger zone. Another hedge fund here through diversified portfolio.
Man, that's delicious. Oh.
Money, money, money.
Yeah.
So yeah, he might be playing that instead of what's the card I'm looking for? Sweeps Week.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Just in
It's
terms
possible.
of slots.
I don't actually remember. Which makes his mulligan decision against Andromeda a little bit more difficult. It's not just like no sweeps week.
Yeah, bad.
Bad.
Bad hand.
I have 3 hedge funds and 2 ice. Bad.
No, not good enough.
No, unacceptable.
Yeah, I mean, you're really just going for the hand that you can put on the fridge next to the A plus report card, being able to say that you got eight creds, 1 click.
We're going for the dream.
Yep.
The full, what is it, 24?
We don't talk about that. That's how Exodia is.
We don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's never happened.
We don't want that yet. We'll save Exodia for the cut to top 8.
That's right. Yeah.
So yeah, that was just another econ turn. It looked like I just basically took a bunch of money.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
I think I might have cleared off Katie Jones there because it was getting dangerously high, and against NBN, that's a mistake. So he just scored out. I'm sure that's an Astro script.
You have to. The train's leaving the station, man.
Yeah, the train is leaving the station. SanSan. I don't know. I think I trashed the SanSan.
Yeah, and that's another crazy thing about this, dual nature of his deck, where he has kill and agenda. Because like now, if you spend all this money on SanSans, you're not trashing the DRTs, and like again, it's extremely flexible, and that's super good.
This is a different approach. I used to do something similar without DRTs, but with Midseason and Psycho Beal. So he has that in there with Midseason and Psycho Beal, and he has the DRT kill,
Yep.
and he has the fast advance stuff going. So it's just doing a lot.
Right.
So I trash the SanSan with Dirty Laundry, so that is a pretty cheap way to do it.
Good deal.
And just going into HQ to try and fish out another Astro script here.
Yeah, there
NAPD.
we go. That's good. This is really good for you because he only has 2 credits. So normally, if there was bigger credits on the corp side of the table, it'd be bad for mid seasons. But great time to steal it.
And I have 15 credits on the table right now.
Exactly. Yeah, you are in no trouble whatsoever.
Something Chase does when he installs a remote, he kind of shows it to the camera a little bit. That's just part of his technique of like placing a card down to remind himself, I think.
Yeah.
But it's really nice because we can. That's a daily business shot, I noticed.
Yeah.
But he's not doing that for the camera. Because when I just play with him casually, he also does that.
Yeah.
It's good form though. I like that. Yeah, I just realized I don't think I've had any Earthrise hotels in this game yet.
Yeah, no, we haven't seen any hotels. I mean, you've been busy running, doing things, so.
It'd be nice to take a break at the hotel. Maybe liberate some accounts. What else is thematic for hotels?
Pretty much just strippers and drug deals. That's when I hear the word hotel, that's what I think of.
Okay, so stim dealer.
Right, yeah, exactly.
And there needs to be a hot tub card. Oh, executive retreat.
Oh, executive retreat, baby. Yeah.
Hanging out at the hot tub. Okay, so this is a legwork. All right, that was the game.
That's the game. Okay, wrap it up, guys. Let's go home.
I didn't realize that I was sitting at 5. I forgot about that. Too good to be true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, oh my god.
Jeez, a juicy board.
Yeah, so he had a too good to be true on the table, and he also had a couple of DRTs. So you choose wrong, you're taking 4 right to the face.
Ouch. Disgusting.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it.
Yeah, that deck right there is. I've played a lot, not a whole lot in tournament play, but I've played against it a lot, and it's it's formidable. It's a pain.
Yeah, especially if you're also running Manhunt. Oh my God, Lord Almighty!
Oh yeah,
that is
that's
not
true.
a treat to be had.
I'm not sure if his does, but I have seen that variant before, and it's a pain in the ass. Yeah. Oh, it's horrible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was the game then, and this was what? This was the 3rd match. So yeah, we're gonna do at least a couple more in this one, and then we have the cut to the top 8, and those are gonna be some very exciting games.
Good stuff.
A lot to look forward to. All right, thanks, Andrew.
Thanks, man.